It is December. What? Welcome back! It is December, and that is crazy, but it means we're getting close to Christmas, which is so bittersweet because it's sweet because I'm really excited for Thomas's first Christmas, then a little bit like, oh my god, he's almost 6 months old. Well, in January he will be. Anyways, let's get into it. So I didn't try a lot of new stuff in November beauty-wise, so I actually have I have 3. Okay, let's start that over. I tried so many new things. No, actually none of these were new for November. I just got a new appreciation for them that month, so I thought I would show them to you. One of them is a Drugstore Foundation. I always appreciate a good Drugstore Foundation, so I wanted to share it with you. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and I get the one for normal to dry skin, and it is in the color Classic Ivory. So yeah, I love this foundation. It just gives this dewy, glowy finish. I get compliments on my skin almost every time I wear it. So how I apply my foundation, if you're a makeup artist, I apologize if you're crying inside after hearing this and it's completely wrong. I like to take clean hands and I apply a little bit of foundation on in a very thin layer, and I take a damp beauty blender and I kind of blend it in, and I use cold water. I get the beauty blender really cold. I find that it helps make my skin feel more awake. That's just me. I just find that applying it that way gives the skin a really nice finish. I don't waste a lot of product. I find if I try to only use the beauty blender, I don't know, even if the beauty blender is wet, I feel like a lot of the product goes missing. So that's the way I apply it. It is the second one I've purchased, and a repurchase for me, it means I need to share this. The next beauty product is the Estee Edit The Barest Blush, and I have it in Purr Pink. So it looks like this. I really like this blush. I have a tough time with blushes. I don't know why. I never find one I really like. I have one, I think it's a Benefit one that I really like, but I bought this one online. I guessed on the color and I was actually really happy with it. So if you're looking for a blush for the winter, it's kind of that berry tone, and it's very pretty. I just find when I wear this, I tend to look a little more awake, which is always appreciated. My third favorite is an eyeliner. I don't know why I have such a tough time finding eyeliners. I don't love a liquid liner. I do like a pencil, and I find they're very hit or miss. They sometimes will just like fall, a smudge. You know what I'm saying. So I just found this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Never Fail eyeliner, and I get it in black. It says it's a 16-hour wear, which makes me laugh. Everything says it's 24-hour coverage, but not this. This is 16. I don't want to know what happens on hour 17. I like wearing my eyeliner, like I put it on and then I like smudging it, and then this guy has a little smudger on the end, and then it also comes with a little sharpener, which is always handy. I think that's a sharpener. Don't quote me, I'm like 99% sure. Sure, but I really like it, and I've never had problems with it, you know, being down here by the end of the day, and I don't know, I'm always looking for a good, not super expensive eyeliner, so I wanted to share this with you because I highly recommend. So my next favorite is a candle, and if you're Canadian, then it's from Indigo Chapters, or Chapters Indigo, and it smells so good. It's in this mug, and I just realized I peeled the bottom off of it, so I can't tell you the name of it. But it's in the green mug, and it smells like Christmas. It's like a cinnamony smell. Oh, it's just so good. I love it. Okay, so the next favorite of mine is one that I have been using for, goodness, 2 years or longer. It is my Fitbit. I just really love them. Now, it's not that necessarily the Fitbit that I love, the brand. I just love tracking. How do I word this? So I've mentioned previously that I've had some, you know, body issues in the past, and it was a very emotional thing for me, and it still is. But one thing I loved about being able to track my steps and, you know, often, not so much recently, it's a little harder while breastfeeding, but my caloric intake is it just became about numbers and less about emotion. So, you know, if I was at a restaurant and I wanted dessert, instead of having this internal dialogue where I'd be beating myself up, well, you can't have dessert, you know, you haven't lost enough weight or whatever, it was, how much have you moved today? How many steps have you taken? How active have you been today? Have you been active? Awesome, enjoy your dessert. If you've had a bit of a lazier day, maybe today is not the day for dessert. I know it's not for everyone, and some people are just naturally very active and don't necessarily need to track, but for me, where, you know, how active I am is kind of very day to day, tracking it's been great. If you're someone who's wondering if they should get some sort of step tracker, I highly recommend. Oh, and one thing I do like about the Fitbit, and I can't speak on any other brands or anything, but I love that in the app on your phone you can become friends with other people with the Fitbit, and then you can compete. I have yet to lose a step competition. I become oddly competitive, like it's actually like a sickness. I'm not competitive about anything else, just about walking, because walking is the only sport that I'm good at. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.